All right, here we go. Go live.
A few
Okay,
people,
we are officially live.
and we are low latency.
Yes, this is low latency. So
And are
there's,
you actually you're streaming in OBS? Oh, there it is.
yep, yep, yeah. So we
Pop
should be live now.
that.
So things we're checking for are my audio levels should be pretty much the same as they always are. So hopefully you can hear me relatively on par with how it normally sounds on any stream. So then we want to check Steve's audio. Well, I guess let's first check. First let's check Steve's
Yeah,
audio.
let's do audio.
Yeah, can you hear Steve?
So test. Something I do notice is oh, that's interesting. When I talk, I don't hear you at all now.
What?
Were you just talking a second ago?
No.
Oh, okay. No, you know what? I'm getting confused. I need to figure out. I need to be looking at Skype or something because looking at the YouTube feed, that's gonna mess me up.
What? Wait. Oh, because of the delay in my mouth. You're saying
Yeah.
It's so right. It's confusing right now. I have the YouTube. I have YouTube stream here. Then I've got OBS preview here. Then I've got Steve Skype here. It is it's a cluster. Like
it's a trip.
It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be my normal swirly self to the max. So
I am not going off my lav mic right now, so I need to fix that.
Okay.
And that's part of what's going on with CB's feedback. Same thing as before. But what I wanted to say before I get too far is the scaling on your chat correct? Look at your chat on screen, your stream chat. And do you want to actually update it so that it's updating? Can you grab the...
1 sec. Let me refresh it. Chat box. Yes. Refresh.
And then let me go. I'm going to go into...
Huh. Why is chat not updating? That's weird.
Is it... Oh, it's because it's unlisted.
Gotcha.
Stream... I'm finding stream element. That was one of the things is... Okay, here we go. Now my audio should be better, and let's find out. Do you still hear me?
Yeah, now you have it definitely changed mic, but you've got a lot more background sound now.
A lot more background sound, and that's what's going on. So we need to figure that out because it's not going through the OBS filter.
Is that Charlie?
It is.
yeah. The audio. They say audio is slightly better on my end. Oh, so you sound good to them. You just sound bad to me.
Yes.
Do you have a fan on?
Yeah, I have my mini split.
Yeah, it's super loud.
It's super loud. That's weird.
A lot better. Yeah. Oh, lots of ambient background.
A lot better. There's more bass, but lots of ambient background. Yeah.
That's weird then. So it's not going through the filter.
And Mad Shammy says, "Poof, it's loud."
That's right. You can't be going through the filter because it's not going through your OBS.
How do we do that?
Can I add a filter to you?
Can we do it in Skype? Let me see if there's anything in. Let me see if there's anything in Skype.
Yeah. You're saying that Steve sounds loud, right? Also, so this isn't your lav though. This is a shotgun mic, right? There's no way that a lav is this.
This is my lav. Right here.
Tap it again. Okay, that is it. Weird. Usually a lav. Can you adjust gain on the lav if you need to? Like usually there's a button. Maybe you can lower the. Hey, Mad Shammy, thank you for becoming a member.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Noise canceling. Let's go. Let's just try the different noise canceling settings and let's see. Is this any different? I guess is the question for chat.
No. Well, they should be hearing exactly what I'm hearing. That's
the same thing you do.
Yeah,
so I guess you can be the. So let me. And I think we went through this before, and these settings didn't seem to have any kind of impact. Did that have any difference?
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah, it did.
Is it better?
It's not great. It's good, not great. It's better. It's absolutely better though. Like it's yeah. I think what it's doing is it's like maybe over a certain range, it's what it's trying to grab or whatever. Like it's definitely better. This is better. What do you think? What do you, anyone that's in chat? How does Steve sound? Like talk now, just a little bit.
Test.
Yeah. So what it's doing is it seems like it's actually muting you the second your voice stops, because when you start talking, then you come through, and then some of that background sound comes through. Yeah, exactly. I still think it's slightly better, but I definitely hear the background sound come back as soon as you start talking again.
Let me see if I can make any changes to my fan speed on the...
This also means it's going to be the same issue for me. I just think that because I don't have any noise around me right now, it doesn't matter. You know, like my room is silent. Okay, so they're saying definitely better than before. Good, better than before. Sounds good. Steve is still slightly louder, so I can... But can you hear on Steve's mic, can anybody hear some of the ambient sound still when he's talking or moving?
So there should be a lot less fan noise now. I turned the fan down.
Okay.
So let's try something. Yeah. Let me change the Skype settings back.
Okay.
And see if we can get, because that cutting it off is kind of annoying, I'm sure. Let's change that to low and see if that's any better right there. Are you hearing background noise?
You're definitely echoier. Like you're definitely echoier. Background noise is a little bit. Background noise has improved. It's not like there's still background noise, but it's improved. But you're definitely echoier when you raise that back.
Okay.
What I can do is I can slightly. They're saying because if that makes sense. Not much noise at all. Okay. Nitpicking. I don't think the levels are outrageously different.
Okay.
That's a bummer. I almost wonder if the answer is that we should be looking into third-party filters.
For through Skype?
Well, yeah, or just through like through Skype or through just Windows directly, that it goes through and then goes through Skype. Like
let's try something.
Okay.
Let's turn on the NDI audio. What do you think?
What versus so NDI audio versus me grabbing you? Yeah, well, we can.
NDI audio would go through our normal OBS filter.
Would it though? Because it's on the mic. Oh, it would. It would. It would.
Yeah, it should show up.
Yeah. No, it would. You're right. Okay. So I'm going to, yeah. Let me see if I can activate the.
Just pop out chat and just ignore the video.
So I'm going to mute AirPods, Steve, and then I'm going to enable NDI and see how you sound.
Okay, so people lose me for a little bit, but...
Yep. I'm going to swap your source. Right, here we go. So Steve's muted now.
I'll take an opportunity to have
a snack. Back. You're already back.
Back already?
Yeah, it was like click of a button. So you're still going to sound... You're still going to sound the exact same to me because, again, we're going through Skype, and it is what it is. I can hear you. That's fine. But how does Steve sound now? Yep. Is the ambient sound on? Does he sound like he normally sounds on his streams? Yeah, because you're right. Since it's grabbing your audio... Wait, would it be going through OBS, though? It wouldn't be going through OBS filters, Steve, because it would be going... Your audio directly...
You can test that. If you go to your audio mixer and right-click on the NDI source, right?
Yep.
And it should show whether it's running a filter or not.
I can add a filter now. I can add a filter for you.
And it didn't have one before, or right now?
There was no filter right this second. So if I go here and I go to, it's usually, which one is it? It's sound, user defined scroll, scaling, render.
It's usually, oh, there's no filter here. Oh, interesting.
Voice delay, noise suppression. Or noise.
Let me see here. I'll tell you what the filter normally is. It's normally noise suppression, and then R in noise. But that's interesting. That means, oh.
Okay, I've got a filter on the NDI audio source now. So
let's
I'm wondering if you can apply that filter to the other one as well.
If to AirPods? To AirPods?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure I can. Okay.
You can check it right now.
Yeah. So let's see if I click here.
Do I sound any different, folks? Do I sound better? Is it good? Better? Worse? I didn't realize that. Like, I was looking at my sources here, and there was no filter applied to you either.
Gotcha. I think it's good, Matt. Okay, so I applied it to AirPods.
So now says I'm sounding clear. So now let's switch back to AirPods.
Yep.
Because we want to minimize the NDI bandwidth.
Yep. Back down to front cam. I'm gonna mute the NDI source, and I'm gonna enable AirPods. Okay, you're back. So let me know, how does Steve sound now?
Let's see. I hopefully sound the same.
Yeah, you should sound like you've got a filter applied, so there should be no background. You should sound like Steve. Like if you were just watching Steve on a Sunday or a Saturday member stream, Steve should sound like Steve. So
hopefully, there's Charlie again.
Yep.
Yes, Charlie.
They said sounds great.
Sounds.
PF said sounds great.
Does it sound the same as it did a moment ago when I was on NDI Source?
I got you as full so we can see Charlie.
Oh. Here, and then I can go this. Oh,
back
holy
to tin can
moly.
for Steve.
That is not what I wanted to do. We might have to go through our scenes here after we get the audio sorted out.
Oh, back to tin can for Steve is because I haven't. Wait. Let me see here. If I go to filters, no, there is noise suppression applied.
There is noise suppression.
Yeah, on your.
So it's not applying it there, but when we did NDI Source, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do NDI Source.
Okay, so going back to
I don't want to be a tin can.
Yeah, muting AirPods, making that like that, and then. Now you're back and you're coming through the NDI source, not the AirPods, and you have a filter applied. So let's see. Okay, CB and PF. How does Steve sound now? Is he back to good?
Let's see. How are we? And they said I'm slightly louder than you, is what PF said. Not enough to make a difference, but not to make a huge difference.
I'll drop you ever so
just a tiny bit.
Yeah, like a couple, like 2 dB. Mm-hmm. Okay, really good. I think it sounds okay. Okay, so Matt says good, PF says good. Stevie, how does it sound since you're the one? Steve sounds better. Sick. Okay. So that's the way, we just got to run it. NDI. I would imagine that if NDI is doing video, that the audio can't be incredibly taxing. I know we were trying to avoid it, but like, you know, if it's doing video, audio is probably not going to be what does the, you know, what breaks it all. So,
yeah.
Okay, so that's great. So the next thing I want to ask is, can anybody hear music playing in the background? I'm using a different music source like Steve normally does, where it's going out of a speaker instead, so that way it's not in my ear directly and I can hear Steve better. So can anybody hear music, yay or nay? And if you do hear it, is it loud or is it quiet? I wish YouTube allowed like custom badges, so that way anyone that helped, like I can give a badge, like a official helper or something like that. It'd be cool if they did. Okay, I cannot hear music in the background. Pixel 6 Pro, I don't hear any. Okay, nobody hears music, so thank you for confirming that.
Is it showing up in your mixer as playing?
Yeah, desktop audio has it playing. It's real low though. So let me bump this up, bumping it up.
Mine is at minus 22 dB.
Okay. Let me know if you guys can hear it now. I raised it a fair bit.
Let's find out.
I definitely see the audio waves, and I mine's negative. You said yours is negative 12?
22.
Oh, wow. Mine's negative. Oh, you know what? But it's not really a fair comparison because I have it different in Spotify than like it's lower in Spotify, I'm sure, than yours is on there. So that's lowering it, and then
yeah.
So let me, okay, they're saying it's there, but almost not noticeable. So let me bump it a little bit more. This is at negative 11 dB. Let's go to negative 6.7. I had to turn up my volume.
Does it go the other way? Yeah.
Okay, so I raised it a little bit more. I'm also going to raise it in Spotify a hair. Let me know if that's better. I can, and again, like the music is one thing that I can adjust during the stream if need be, but I'd like to at least have it sort of in a happy place prior, that it's at least there. Yep, that's good. Okay, PF says that's good.
Okay.
CB, Mad, can you hear it as well? And how does it sound on your point? I think Mad said that he was on a Pixel, so how does it sound on mobile? Or no, CB was on a Pixel. Oh. Keep forgetting there's a printer right behind me. Okay.
I need to.
I hear music, not overwhelming. Awesome. So CB, we got two thumbs up. And Matt says I hear music now. Is it on your point of view, Matt? Is it also still sounds good? Sick. 3 for 3. I will take it. So we can hear Steve. Steve doesn't sound tinny. Awesome. It's gonna be interesting with you in the air though. As long as I can hear you, I guess I don't really care about your background sounds, but when you first got on, it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
So we'll have to figure it out because I obviously don't want you to melt.
Is it okay right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
This is where it'll be.
Okay, then yeah, you're good. Yeah. This is fine. Absolutely.
Now, I notice your chat seems to have somewhat updated.
Not on mine. Only the member.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so like it just has the name.
Oh, is that because it gets that from a different source?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it also doesn't normally even show it there. Or I guess it does show there.
I think it's the unlisted stream that's causing it.
Me too. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm nearly positive. Okay, so the other thing I'd like to check is just to make sure the scenes look fine as well, like we did. So, so this perspective is me as host with front camera. Then we've got desktop, which is just the back end right now. So let's go Big Tree Tech, swipe side again. We've got side view. So Steve's there, chat's there, I'm there. We've got overhead, which is the exact same thing. Let me zoom out a little bit, like that. That still looks good. And then I've got split. So that's both of us. Looks great to me, right?
I'm waiting for split to come up.
Okay.
There we are. Yeah.
Yeah, looks
now
great.
Chat is in the middle, okay.
Center, yep. And then we've got, now it's you taking the reins. So this is you as guest mode now. Steve has the ability to share his
Can you do something real quick? Can you, what is the Skype setting right now? You're sharing your screen in Skype. Can I just get your virtual camera in Skype?
Wait. What? Oh, gotcha. So I'm showing it from earlier, you're saying?
Yeah, you're sharing screen in Skype, but if I can just see virtual camera.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh, it says I'm sharing OBS virtual camera.
But I'm still seeing a screen share, and that's what we were seeing before is a weird.
Oh, you're saying you think it's a bug maybe, like it's bugging out.
Let's
Let me
see
turn
here.
off this.
Let's see here. Yeah, I'm seeing your. Am I? I'm seeing. What the hell am I seeing?
No, so you're seeing yourself because I gave you guest control and you're on full screen, so you should be seeing yourself. It looks right from my perspective.
I am, but I want to see you.
You can't.
Grid view. Well, I can't.
No, so since it's my virtual camera and my virtual camera is set to you because you're the one sharing in guest mode.
No. I was actually, I can see your OBS screen and settings.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's still.
Oh, so you're saying, okay, there's a secondary thing happening on, how, I think I got it. Nope, I don't.
Yeah. I saw when you switched to your desktop. Yeah. That little switch there I just saw.
Got it.
There we go.
Got it.
Okay.
I was like, Steve, you're gonna see yourself. You're the one that's the main in the. Okay, so this time it was 100% on me. That's funny.
See Mad Chammy's shaded Steve. Window in top left. Yes, that's good. Yep. That's just the chat. Okay, yeah. So now I'm in guest mode. I'm full screen. And if I want to show my main camera, I go here. And this is my main camera. Now my face camera is in the corner. If I want to show my close-up camera, there's that. Camera in the corner. The screen share is there.
Yep.
And overhead camera.
Looks great.
And then I can go back to just me. Awesome.
Yeah, it looks great. Was there any? I guess additionally, so now music should be good. Steve should sound good. Is there anything else feedback-wise that seems like different from the Steve experience, from what we just did on Steve's channel, or does it feel uniform? Because we try to set it up as close to each other as possible, or mirroring them.
The big area that we decided is going to be different is our chats are going to look different. Yep. And you're going to do all your normal extra things
or whatever. Yeah.
Effects.
Like on-screen stuff, and then sound effects or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I got to break out the laser still today.
You're going to play around with the laser today?
I got to play with the laser today.
Nice.
I have to make panels for this.
Looks fine now. Charlie's here, so we're good. Nice.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cut ACM panels then?
No, just ABS.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the one you're going over to a duet with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But on stream, it wouldn't fall on its own.
Weird. So there was like
it's not weird.
Binding?
It's not weird. What happened is one of the nuts that I have as a spacer got caught between the extrusions instead of in the slot. Once I fixed that, it lined right up.
Gotcha. Okay.
So.
Funny, I'm playing around with a V0 right now as well. I'm converting one to. I just converted it to CAN, and then it's going Dragon Burner, and then it's going a side fan, so like an auxiliary fan, and a different filter as well. So I've been playing around with V0 land a little bit here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Alien. Thanks for being here. We're just testing our stream setup.
Yeah. So this is the audio. We should have audio locked in. Music should be something that you can hear, and then for all the scenes, I should be able to. Can you go to your full face?
We gotta coordinate that.
Well, it doesn't have to be that, right? Or is that how you want it? Even when
anything else is gonna look tiny.
Gotcha.
I mean, I could do things. I'm not gonna make it to where it gets rid of the extra tiny me in the corner.
No, yeah.
This is probably best because this is you and I talking. I'm doing what I'm doing here, but you're the focus when you're the host doing your build, and then we're talking about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we've got. Let me go back here. Okay. So desktop shot, side shot, which is not right, but it's right. Overhead, which is good. Split screen, which is me and Steve looking great. All right, and then back to you, Steve. Oh no. I like that. I can just go, all right, that's all we got here. Back to you, Steve. That's awesome. It looks really cool. It looks
it's cool.
What was the creator's name? It was like something butt. I saw the
Silly
name.
Butts.
Silly Butt. Okay, yeah.
Silly Butts.
Perfect.
This is more powerful than the one I built last time by about 10%.
Oh, that's the second. This is the second one. I remember you talking about one. I didn't realize you'd. Oh yeah. So you're building an arsenal. That's awesome. That's so cool. Are they both the same developer or same creator behind the two different? Okay.
No, this is Captain Slug. Talon Claw 4, and this is Silly Butts Cynthia.
Okay. When I order the PCBs,
Cynthia.
oh, sick, nice. When I order the PCBs for the FLR, I can't think of the acronym. FLR, I think that's right. I'm gonna order a few extra ones. I'm gonna send you all the PCBs as well, so that way, if you want to build one, you can. You'll still have to order electronics, and I don't think they'll. It's all through hole. There's nothing surface mount, but I'll order like at least 5 of each, and I'll send you one. So that way, if you want to build one, you can.
Awesome. CB, if you search for Steve builds, it'll come up.
CB, you don't know Steve? Steve, you gotta subscribe to Steve, man. I just assumed, I guess I just assumed that everybody that watches my streams watches Steve's streams. Like, I mean, you're in chat every week and talks. Yeah, that's another thing I'll make sure I do is in every single stream it will have your information down below. To your YouTube channel. So
we'll both do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
That's something we need to put in our spreadsheet notes.
Yep.
Is information that we want to be consistent in the description between our streams, because these are sponsored. The kits are sponsored, so we need to make sure that we're listing the 2 sources that we got the kits from.
Steve is awesome. If you like all things 3D printing, mods, cats, like you gotta go subscribe to Steve. But yeah, I'll have we'll do a copy paste type thing with maybe a certain element of it that will be the variable, which is like, you know, in today's stream we're doing this, but the rest of it should be the same.
Yep.
Cool. I'm excited. I feel much better. I'm glad. Again, we caught quite a few things. We caught the issue with my audio not being the correct mic. We caught music needed to be adjusted. We needed to get a filter in effect and go. And yeah, this was incredibly handy. Yeah, versus going live and being like, everyone sounds awful. What's happening right now? So
yeah,
awesome.
I'm super stoked with our setup we have here.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody else has done a collab stream like this.
No, it's gonna be awesome, man. I'm so pumped. And also, like, we're doing something cool. We're like, I mean, I've been talking about it in every Wednesday for the last few weeks, but we're getting very, very close to starting our VZ 235 build series stream, and it's gonna be. I mean, we'll announce more info basically every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesdays on the regular time on the Modbot Army channel, Sundays on Steve's usual time on Steve Build's channel. And then when it's all done, I'm sure we'll both have a playlist that just has all the videos in one place. That way, if anyone finds the playlist, they can, watch it all the way through.
Can you put videos in your own playlist from other sources? That's awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, should be rad. I'm excited. I think this is going to be awesome. And yeah, I mean, our goal, hopefully within the next few days to a week, we can probably announce something more definitive as far as go time, right?
Go time. Yeah. Go time is still up in the air.
Yeah.
Just because we are waiting for
parts. Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, yeah. As soon as we do know something, I will mention it on the stream, post it in the Discord, and post it on Twitter. So anywhere that you're following, because it's going to be an awesome stream. So if you can catch it, I want to at least give everyone enough of a heads up on when it's starting to be able to catch it. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else? I think we ran the course as far as stream video and audio seems golden. So now it's just, again, the figuring out the date, time, and then the description and stuff like that.
Yep. I think, yeah. And we kind of went through our kits real quick just to make sure everything looked reasonable.
That's awesome. CB says latency is excellent. It's like you guys are talking to each other in the same room. That's exactly what we're going for. That's exactly what we wanted, CB. So thank you. Yeah, we definitely kicked the can for a bit on different ways about getting the video to like look good and give us full control over it. And it was not just the first thing was it. We tried a lot of things. So thank you. I definitely appreciate the feedback, and we're both super excited.
And I don't know that we found new ways of doing this, or at least not new ways, but different ways. Well, we were thinking StreamYard was about the only way.
Yep.
And then the idea of finding some way to bring a source into OBS.
Yep.
Just because there's so much more flexibility we have with OBS in our scene setup. So
yeah, it wouldn't have been the same. Like we would have been limited to a very specific picture-in-picture with that's about the extent of the control. So yeah, like with this, it's just a regular setup, but you know, we were able to do what we wanted to. So it's gonna be rad. I'm really excited. So, all right. Well, do we want to call it?
I think we're calling it. So
cool.
huge thanks again.
Yeah, thank you everybody that was in Steve's stream prior, this stream now, jumping in or giving feedback, because it's just gonna make things go a lot smoother. And yeah, as soon as we've got info, we'll let everybody know. But we're gonna end it, and yeah, CB, if you found Steve's channel, he normally streams on Sundays. What are you doing tomorrow, Steve? You're going by the V0, right?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, so it was a V0.0, like a original V0 as far as
this is serial number 103. So right when V0 was announced, I started ordering parts, and then took a long time to build it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be continuing this. I've taken it a little bit because I'm tweaking a few. There's some particulars about this build that I'm tweaking a few things before I get going tomorrow.
Yep.
But I'll be picking up where I left off last week.
And
it'll be V0.0 with a Bowden toolhead and a Duet Mini 5 with RepRap firmware. So a little different.
So you're keeping it as a V0.0?
No, I'm sorry. It'll be V0.2.
Okay, yeah.
Parts. V0.2 R1, the latest.
Yep. Okay.
But the Bowden toolhead by Heart K and then some custom electronics setup and layout.
The newest Bowden, right? Like the one that I saw like in the last couple months that he was posting? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, with his, awesome. He has a little toolhead board for it and everything. You know, I mean, wouldn't be Heart K if he didn't have a toolhead board.
Yeah, exactly. Awesome.
So.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end the stream then. Thank you again, everybody. And yeah, Steve's streaming tomorrow. We'll be back on Wednesday doing the next part of the Trident build. And yeah, until then, have a wonderful night, wonderful day, and catch you all later.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.